In the beginning, there was nothing. No sky, no land, no time, no sound, just void, empty, darkness stretching forever. But God was there, not silent, not still, moving like wind over deep waters, breathing purpose into chaos. Then God said, "Let there be light." And light exploded, brighter than anything we've ever seen. Darkness ran and hid, and now there was contrast, day and night. God saw the light and said, "This is good." That was the first day. Then God said, "Let there be space to divide the waters," and the sky spread out like a canopy, stretching between the waters above and the waters below. That was day 2. Then God gathered the waters together so land could rise up bold and strong, mountains, valleys, rivers. Then green things, grass, trees, seeds, fruit, every color, every flavor, every shape. And God said, "This is good." That was the 3rd day. On the 4th day, God placed lights in the sky, one to rule the day, bright and blazing, one to rule the night, soft and glowing, and a galaxy of stars, each one set in place by hand. God looked at the heavens and said, "This is good." Then the waters swelled with life, sharks, dolphins, tiny fish, giant whales. Then the skies opened to wings, eagles, owls, sparrows, every shape and song. And God said,
"Be fruitful, multiply, fill the oceans, fill the sky." That was the 5th day.
Then came the wild things, lions and cattle, ants and elephants, crawling, running, roaring, buzzing. The earth danced with life. But God wasn't finished. He said,
"Now, let us make humans in our image, our likeness. Let them care for everything, the fish, the birds, the land, the world."
So God formed a man from dust, earth and breath, muscle and spirit, and God breathed into him, and he became alive. Then from man God made woman, strong, whole, powerful, not behind, not beneath, beside. He blessed them.
"Be fruitful, multiply, rule wisely. You are stewards of this earth."
God looked at all he had made, the galaxies, the oceans, the creatures, the humans, and it wasn't just good, it was very good. That was the 6th day. And on the 7th day, God stopped. He rested, not because he was tired, but because he was finished. Creation was complete, perfect, balanced, blessed. God called the 7th day holy. The heavens and the earth were complete. Every tree, every river, every beast. The world was alive and it was beautiful, but there was something missing. So God formed a man, not from fire, not from lightning, but from the dust of the ground. And then God breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And the man became a living soul. God planted a garden in a land called Eden. There he placed the man he had formed. Water flowed from Eden, branching into 4 mighty rivers. Trees of every kind filled the garden, pleasant to the eyes and full of fruit. Water flowed from Eden, branching into 4 mighty rivers. Trees of every kind filled the garden, pleasant to the eyes and full of fruit. But in the center of it all, God placed 2 trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And God said,
"You are free to eat from every tree in the garden, except one. Do not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you do, you will surely die."
The man had purpose, to care for the garden, to name the animals, but still there was no one like him. So God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. While he slept, God took one of his ribs and crafted from it a woman. While he slept, God took one of his ribs and crafted from it a woman, bone of his bone, flesh of his flesh, not made from the ground, but made from his side, his equal, his partner, his other half. And the man said,
"This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she came from man."
But not all was still. The serpent was there, clever, subtle, and cold. It slipped through the trees and came to the woman.
"Did God really say you can't eat from any
You can eat
tree?"
from all the trees, except one. God said, "Don't eat from the tree in the middle. Don't even touch it,
You
or we'll
won't die. God just knows that if you eat it, your eyes will be opened. You'll be like him. You'll know good and evil.
The woman looked at the tree. It was beautiful. Its fruit looked good, and the idea of wisdom whispered to her soul. The fruit looked good. The woman reached out, took it, and ate. Then she gave some to her husband, and he ate too. And in that moment, their eyes were open, and they saw they were naked, exposed, vulnerable, and ashamed. So they grabbed fig leaves and tried to cover themselves. In the cool of the day, God walked through the garden, and the man and woman, they hid.
Adam, where are you?
I heard you, and I was afraid. I was naked, so I hid.
Who told you that? Did you eat from the tree I commanded you not to?
She gave it to me. The woman you gave me, she gave me the fruit.
The serpent tricked me, and I ate.
God said to the serpent, "Cursed are you. You will crawl on your belly, and one day the child of the woman will crush your head. And to the woman you will bear children in pain. Your heart will long for your husband. And to the man, because you disobeyed, the ground is cursed. You will struggle for your food until you return to the dust."
But God, in his mercy, made clothing for them, garments of skin, and he clothed them himself. They have become like us, knowing good and evil. But they must not eat from the tree of life and live forever in this broken state. So God sent them out of the garden. And at the entrance, he placed a flaming sword, guarding the way to the tree of life. And so the first man and woman left paradise, but even in their fall, God whispered hope, that one day someone would come to crush the serpent's head. This is only the beginning.